More news coming in. Another dairy farm has distanced itself from this controversy with AR Dairy saying that we did not supply ghee to Tirupati temple. We are not blamed, or rather named in the lab report. AR Dairy says the right involvement rather challenges the charges that have been levelled against various dairies on supply of ghee, which is being seen as adulterated ghee here.
Happened in June, July.
Okay.
And we have supplied not even 0.1 the total requirement of Tirupati.
Okay.
Out of that, they have made a complaint after receipt of 4 tankers. They accepted and paid.
Okay.
And the 5th tanker, they gave a complaint, and we have challenged it, and we have given the counterpart report.
Okay.
And we are also sending the tankers only by testing from reputed NABL lab and certified by the Mark Authority.
Okay.
So I hope it is a political issue because our total requirement is about more than 10 tons per day.
Okay.
We are supplying not even 0.1%.
How much did you supply? How much did you supply?
Sir, we are supplying not even 0.1%.
Okay. So we are denying all charges, sir. There was no mixture
Yes,
of...
already we have denied and we have challenged and it is on the process.
Apurva getting in more details. Apurva, given the kind of enormous traction that these developments have got, the dairies are obviously worried about claims being made about them being the suppliers of the raw material. Just tell us, how does the process work and where does the buck stop then?
Well, Sneha, one of the important things that we'll need to see is that these kind of tenders are being given by the TTD board every time for, getting the raw materials and procurement for making, be it the prasadam or be it any kind of floral arrangement, anything. There are tenders that are given. For water, there is tender given. For food, there is tender given. For rice, grains, there are tenders given. Several such tenders that are being, put out of which several vendors come out and they pitch in, their kind of estimation. They give their estimation to the, tender contract there, and they say that, listen, we'll be able to provide this amount of, quantity and this kind of quality thing. Remember, one of the things is that given Tirumala is a century-old temple, revered by thousands and thousands of people, one of the things that we need to remember is they do things by the books, and the Shastras is what they follow. And one of the important things is that all of these, be it from the Prasadam, the iconic GI tags, Tirupati laddu, or be it the Anna Prasadam that goes on for several people throughout the day continuously, every day for the Tirumala devotees that arrive here. It is that all of this is made with pure ingredients and finest quality of ingredients. That's how these tenders are being placed. In fact, each of these vendors go ahead, they place their contract offer there for the TTD board to decide, and whoever is, the lowest bidder for the finest quality of goods, those are the people who will be chosen by the board. And that's where we see, there are several ranges, L1, L2, L3. These are the kind of ranges that are being given out of which L1, which is the lowest but the finest quality of goods provided. That's how the tenders are being chosen. That's how this entire process works. And in fact, if we see going by the book and going by the Shastras, Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams does not mess with the rituals there, be it the timing of the prasadam, be it the first prasadam that is being offered to the Lord. Ideally, what happens is that the first laddu that is made at the break of dawn, that is the first prasadam that is offered to Lord Venkateshwara, the deity here. And after that, that prasadam that has been offered is brought into the kitchen where the rest of the Vaishnava cooks are going ahead and cooking all of the samagri, and that's where that prasadam is in fact mixed into the rest of the laddus that are being prepared. That's how the process works, and that way the prasadam that is offered to the Lord is ideally every person who gets a laddu in their hand, some part of the prasadam there that has been directly offered to Lord Venkateshwara, they get to have the blessings and they get to have a bite of that, that prasadam there, and that's what we are also seeing. So this is how the entire process works. So
we'll come back to you, Apurva, for more details on that story. We're talking about the huge controversy of the animal fat. in Tirumala temple prasadam. Lab reports indicating that beef fat and fish oil in the ghee were used to make Tirupati prasadam. It has sparked a massive political storm. A chief minister has it out to the previous chief minister, slamming his government for using unholy raw materials in the prasad, assuring that the guilty will be held accountable. Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan called for Sanatan board to look into temple issues. He's even sought a debate on management of temples. BJP has it out at YSRCP, calling the incident a massive betrayal of Hindus and demanded strict probe. Sena UBT MP Priyanka Chaturvedi has appealed for no mercy against those accountable.
It's a very unfortunate incident. Definitely, as a state, we owe an apology to all the people, to everyone in India, not to all the Hindus, because Lord Balaji is revered across, not only across the states, but across the globe. It's very unfortunate that such an incident has happened. And under the leadership of Mr. Naidu ji and India government, we will ensure the best quality, zero adulteration will be maintained, and we will ensure that the sentiments of Hindus is protected.
You are also ardent follower of Lord Tirupati. How are you feeling?
Disappointed, shocked. I can't find any other word. But if there is any other thing that makes me, that I can put it, I'm very deeply shocked.
What do you think? Why it happened? Why the previous government was doing so? What do you think?
I told you earlier also, this is not a place, Tirumala Tirupati Devasthan is not a place where we are going to do any political statements or political bhashan. This is not a place where we're going to do. If somewhere something has gone wrong, definitely we need to go and dig deep, and we have to see where the fault lies. Definitely, if the fault lies with in the tendering process or the procurement process, or the person who has actually sent the material, or wherever the fault lies, definitely the heads have to roll.
This is a very serious issue concerning to all, because इसमें ज़्यादा लोगों का श्रद्धा है, तो इसीलिए जो प्रेजेंट आंध्र प्रदेश के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने जो बोला है, ये बहुत ही गंभीर मामला है, तो इसीलिए इसका पूरा डिटेल्ड इंक्वायरी होना चाहिए। तो डिटेल इंक्वायरी के बाद में जो भी गलती किया है उनको जरूर सजा मिलना चाहिए।
वाईएसआरसीपी की तरफ से भी कहा गया कि सैंपल जो लिए गए हैं वो अभी इस सरकार में चंद्रशेखर।
No, I don't want to add anything more. Whatever the Honorable Chief Minister said, that is a very, very matter of very serious concern that needs to be inquired into.
तिरुमला लड्डू को बहुत पवित्र प्रसाद माना जाता है। ऐसे लड्डू को अपवित्र करना एक मूर्खता है, ये अक्षम अपराध है। इसका कारण है कि पिछले सरकार के समय में टीटीडी बोर्ड में और नास्तिकों को नियुक्त किया गया है, जो भगवान पर विश्वास नहीं करता है लोग। इसके कारण ऐसा घटना हुआ है। मैं एपी सरकार से मैं विनती करता हूं कि तुरंत इसके ऊपर इंक्वायरी करना है और इंक्वायरी करके सख्त कार्रवाई करना ही चाहिए। ये मेरा विनती है।